General Mike Flynn demands that anyone who destroyed Epstein evidence at the FBI be put in handcuffs and held fully accountable. But behind that fiery statement is a man whose journey from military hero to political lightning rod has stunned both allies and enemies. Once hailed as one of America's top intelligence minds, Flynn now walks a path steeped in controversy, legal battles, and a fierce devotion to causes that defy the mainstream narrative. From secret foreign contracts to explosive courtroom twists, and now to publicly challenging the FBI over one of the most scandalous cases in modern history, Jeffrey Epstein, Flynn's story continues to unfold like a political thriller. What transformed a three-star general into a headline-grabbing symbol of resistance? What's next for the man who won't back down? The truth, like Flynn himself, is anything but simple. Michael Flynn was born in 1958 in Middletown, Rhode Island, to Helen Frances Andrews Flynn and Charles Francis Flynn. Raised in a large, close-knit Irish-American family, he grew up alongside 8 siblings: Charles A. Flynn, Barbara Flynn Redgate, Joseph J. Flynn, Mary Louise Flynn O'Neill, William J. Flynn, Helen F. Flynn, Claire Flynn Eckert, and John P. Flynn. His path toward military service began at the University of Rhode Island, where he joined the Reserve Officers Training Corps. After commissioning, he entered the military intelligence field, eventually serving at Fort Bragg, where he formed a pivotal mentorship with General Stanley McChrystal. That relationship would help shape the trajectory of his career. Flynn rose rapidly through the ranks and, in 2011, was promoted to the rank of lieutenant general. The following year, his leadership drew the attention of President Barack Obama, who appointed him as director of the Defense Intelligence Agency, DIA. Known for his hard-charging style and unorthodox methods, Flynn's tenure at the DIA was marked by internal friction. That discord ultimately led to his early retirement from the military in August 2014. Transitioning into the private sector, Flynn began offering strategic consulting services, including work with foreign clients, most notably the Erdogan administration in Turkey. His return to the political spotlight came in 2016, when he became a prominent and vocal supporter of Donald Trump during the presidential campaign. His loyalty was rewarded with an appointment as National Security Advisor following Trump's election victory. But his tenure in that role was brief. Just 24 days into the position, Flynn resigned after it was revealed that he had misled Vice President Mike Pence regarding his conversations with Russian Ambassador Sergei Kislyak. The controversy deepened when, in December 2017, Special Counsel Robert Mueller's investigation charged Flynn with lying to the FBI. He pleaded guilty and agreed to cooperate with the ongoing inquiry, placing him at the center of one of the most consequential investigations of the Trump administration. Michael Flynn's personal life has been deeply rooted in his enduring relationship with his wife, Lori Andrade. Their story began in Middletown, Rhode Island, where they met as high school students. The connection they built in their youth matured into a lifelong partnership, and they married in 1981. Throughout Flynn's demanding military career, with its high-level responsibilities and frequent deployments, Lori remained a steady presence, raising their family and offering support not only to her husband, but to fellow military families as well. Together, they raised 2 sons. Their eldest, Michael Flynn Jr., played an active role in his father's post-military ventures, serving as Chief of Staff at the Flynn Intel Group. He attracted public attention during the federal investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 election but has since stepped back from the spotlight. Now married and living in Northern Virginia, he is the father of a young son. Their younger son, Matt Flynn, has embraced a quieter life outside of the public eye. Married with 2 children, a son named Travis and a daughter named Brooke, Matt maintains a low profile, though the family occasionally shares heartfelt glimpses of their close bond. One touching moment showed Michael Flynn beaming with pride as he posted a video of his grandson Travis reciting the Pledge of Allegiance, reflecting the family's deep sense of patriotism and unity. Through the challenges of public scrutiny and legal battles, Flynn's family has remained a source of strength and resilience. At the heart of it all has been Lori, whose unwavering presence has grounded the family and provided a sense of stability during turbulent times. As of now, Michael Flynn's estimated net worth stands at approximately $9 million. His financial trajectory changed significantly following his resignation and legal troubles. In 2018, he sold his Virginia home, listed for $895,000, to help pay legal expenses. To manage growing costs, his family launched a legal defense fund in 2017. After legal fees were settled, Flynn received a remaining sum between $250,000 and $1 million. He also earned income through the nonprofit America's Future, where he was paid $100,000. This compensation covered limited work averaging just 2 hours a week between 2021 and 2022. Flynn's earnings from this role provided a degree of financial stability during a turbulent period. No new property acquisitions have been publicly reported since the sale of his Virginia home. Although some reports suggest he now resides in Washington, D.C., details are undisclosed. Flynn has maintained a relatively modest lifestyle compared to many former high-ranking officials. He has no ties to Flynn Properties, the real estate firm owned by Greg Flynn. That company, which shares his surname but no affiliation, owns hotels and commercial buildings. Flynn's wealth has largely been shaped by consulting, nonprofit work, and public support. Through these efforts, he has managed to stay afloat despite intense public and legal pressures. Thank you for watching.